Hey guys, RPM here. All right, this video is kind of a continuation of a video I did yesterday, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I totally forgot to talk about that when I switched to Ergo, that I saved obviously a lot more power, and with that I've also saved a lot of, I guess, fans in a sense, because I'm not running 100% fan on, I think, basically all of my GPUs except for my Radeon 7. So I'm gonna go through each one here and also talk about some other things, but just, yeah, Ergo mining is pretty nice, but it goes back to whether or not it's nice in terms of profitability and all that stuff, which I did go through in yesterday's video. And, you know, all those pros and cons of Ergo mining as of right now may make more sense in terms of the way that we are saving a lot of maintenance costs in terms of fans. You know, the GPUs are running a lot cooler in a sense, and may really, you know, cut down the maintenance when it comes time to mining Ergo after the Ethereum merge, for instance. And stay tuned, I do want to do a video where I'm going to be switching all of these rigs to Flux. Okay, I did say that I'm going to be mining Ethereum all the way to the end, but I think as time is coming up, I mean, I'm still mining Ethereum on like my other rigs here, but that's in my basement. And then all these other rigs here, B01 to B10 are all on Ergo and Neoxa. I just did that video yesterday. So I will do another video of switching these to Flux in another video. But what I want to do in this video is really go through these rigs, okay, and just talk about them. So before we do that, this video is sponsored by Fluxpools.net. Fluxpools.net would like to announce a miner appreciation program where they will be giving one lucky miner $1,000 in Flux every month for the next 12 months. Flux Labs is operated by people from the Flux team, and their main goal is to provide a safe and transparent mining experience. While the Flux project does not directly take from the pool, Fluxpools.net gives a portion of their fees back to the Flux project because they believe in Flux and the miners. Here's how to enter the $1,000 Influx giveaway. Mine at the pool and maintain at least 90% uptime for the first month and 95% uptime for the following months over the next 30-day period with at least one GPU. That's it. The giveaway prize will be sent directly to the mining address, so please do not mine to an exchange. Rewards may be lost as a result. This is all on top of their normal weekly loyalty program, and starting on August 19th, all the parallel asset fees will be cut in half. Check out fluxpools.net, link down below. All right, guys, so we're going to talk about a few things regarding the rigs that I have up here for that are mining Ergo and Neoxa, and just talk about some, you know, good things and maybe some bad things. I don't think there are any bad things, but really all good things. So before I begin, I just have a disclaimer. When it comes to GPU mining, remember, Silicon Lottery results may vary from GPU to GPU, so my clock's voltages shown in my videos may not work for you because of GPU brand, memory, manufacturing, what have you. Temperatures and your cooling methods will also play the part and have an effect. Test at your own risk and do your own research. Okay, so the first rig I want to talk with you all is my RTX 2070s. Now, this rig, I was playing around a lot with the power limits and absolute core clock settings, and I don't know, I found that, I guess, 1100 memory for me was kind of the sweet spot. Even though I tried to go like 80 watts or 75 watts, the whole rig would just crash. And so I think these GPUs can only go above like 82, 85, 86 watts here. And you can see they're very varying in terms of the power here. So Silicon Lottery, I guess, in a sense. But the biggest takeaway here for me when I move this rig over to Ergo is that I can have the Octominer fan set at like 34%. It's actually on auto right now. And it's generally a hot day. And normally when they're mining Ethereum, these fans are at 100. And my, I guess, regular GPU fans were also at like 60 or 80% fan. I forgot what I did before. But when I switched over to Ergo, I put 0% fan, okay? Actually, I put 0% fan on all of the rigs I'm going to show you, except for my Radeon 7s. Those GPUs are obviously very hot. But look at the temps, right? Look at the temps. Look at the fan speeds. Like, look at the whole power consumption for the rig. It's actually, I know there's an error here on the Octominer web GUI. I actually only have one of the 1200 watt PSUs plugged in. I didn't unplug the other 1200 watt that's not plugged in, so that's why we're having a little bit of a glitch here. But the whole rig itself, which Octominer shows the exact power consumption in HiveOS, is 787 watts for these 8x2070s. So I think that's pretty good, but I don't think they're as good as the, like, I think my 3070s. So 2070s though on Ergo, you know, they're efficient and probably a bit more profitable on mining Ethereum, which makes sense because they're taking about 90 watts to 95 watts mining Ethereum. But like I said, you know, the fan speeds and the Octominer external fans, like they're barely running. They're really low. So we're saving a lot of power overall in a sense. So that's what I'm using. Let me know if you guys have better numbers for the 2070s. Let's go to the next one here. I have the RX 5700s. These are non-XTs. These are the MSI mechs. Okay, so I found that this is actually, these are pretty good on mining Ergo, like pretty efficient. I'm actually using pretty much the same overclocks that I was using for Ethereum, and we're getting like 88 to 87 to 100 mega hash on this last one here on Ergo. And look at the temps here. I have them, you know what? I probably could put 60, I could put maybe 30% fan on these cards, or maybe 0, honestly. And like, look at the temps. Look at the core temps. We're all under, pretty much under 50 here. And look at the Octominer external fans. We're at like 55% here. So like, to be honest, like these 5700s on Ergo are really, truly not bad at all. Really, the whole rig, the whole 5700 rig is at 827 watts. That is just awesome. All right, this is at the wall. Okay, Octominer shows the true power consumption at the wall. I know a lot of people have some reservations about that. I've done hundreds of tests showing you guys in many other videos previously that at the wall is pretty true to what Octominer says in Hive OS. So this is yeah, 827 watts for pretty much how much mega hash is this? A lot. That's pretty good. Not bad. Okay, now let's go to the next rig here. I have 3070s. So this is obviously going to be the most, I think, efficient out of all the rigs that I have here for mining Ergo. Maybe my Radeon 7s. I'll come to those Radeon 7s soon. But my 3070s here, again, same thing. We're mining Ergo. My Octominer fans are really low. They're not at 100. My GPU fans are at 0 for auto. And so right now they're all about 35, 36% fan speed, which is just awesome. The temperatures are just perfect. And so this is the overclocks that I'm using. So I'm not using absolute core clock on these GPUs. So I'm getting about 150 mega hash at about 100 watts. I think that's pretty good, but normally I know I can get like 130 to 140 watts and get like 179 mega hash. But I think the settings I'm using here is relatively more efficient in a way. And also the power consumption for the whole rig is about 916 watts. It's a glitch. I know it shows 1.8 kilowatt here, but it's actually half that because I didn't unplug the other power supply from the hot swappable power supply bay. So it's 916 watts for this whole rig, which is really good. Really, really good. All right, so that's the 3070 rig. Let's go to the next one, 1660 Ti's. Okay. I have a bunch of different models here and they are all micron memory, but here are my overclocks that I'm using. I don't know if I can get better numbers on these 1660 Ti's for Ergo, but if you guys can see the power consumptions here, and it's actually, yeah, it's not 1,000 watts here. It's actually 537 watts. Oh no, sorry, 525 watts for this whole rig that's mining Ergo for these 8 1660 Ti's. I mean, I feel like that's really good, but obviously not as efficient as my 3070s, I would have to say. Obviously, we're getting 150 here versus 56, but half the power consumption. Yeah, the 3070s are more efficient. But anyways, it's just to showcase. What I'm doing here is showcasing you guys all the different varying GPUs I have. Because after the merge, after the Ethereum merge, we're all going to be wondering, you know, what your, I don't know, RX 580, RX 5700s are doing, 1660 Ti's, 2070s. You know, I have a wide range of GPUs here. Okay, so that's a 1660 Ti rig. You guys can let me know if there's better numbers that we can get here, but I'm pretty happy about this. Next one is the 1660 Supers. I have some Ti's here. I found that the 1660 Supers can actually get a little bit higher mega hash on Ergo. So yeah, again, this rig is only taking about 535 watts, 8 GPUs. Pretty good. 1660 Supers are really good. If, you know, this upcoming, you know, after the merge, if these 1660 Supers can get like, I don't know, $50 or even cheaper, if I can buy like, man, if I can buy like 100 of these, I think I'll do it just for fun. Like, if we can get down that cheap, man, 1660 Supers are just awesome cards. Anyways, don't do what I just said there. That's just for fun. Okay, no, obviously they're not as, I would say, efficient as like 3070s. But, you know, 1660 Supers are very low power GPUs and they stay cool as well. You know, yeah, you probably don't even need to use server cases, right? You can just like put them on like cardboard boxes, or sorry, like wood MDF, or you know, metal frames or whatever, anything open air, it doesn't really matter. Like these 1660 Supers will run on anything. Just really awesome cards. Okay guys, let's go to my Radeon 7 rig. All right, Radeon 7 rig. This is a rig that has kind of surprised me. I knew before though Radeon 7s were pretty good on Ergo, but actually the power consumption here for these Radeon 7s, we're getting about almost 200 mega hash. I know we can get 225, but we have to do the C mode, and I have to do some manual coding stuff in HiveOS in order to achieve that. So I'm going to be doing that in another video. I didn't really have much time to do it. It does take time. But the whole power consumption for this rig is about, 1,188. This is the only one that I have both power supplies plugged in. So this is showing the true power consumption at the wall. Pretty much almost 1,200 watts at the wall here. And so we're getting, 1,200 watts, almost 1,200 or 1.16 gigahash. So which one is more efficient, my Radeon 7 rig or my 3070s? You know what? I'm going to have to say, let's see, my 3070s is almost 1.15 gigahash. So yeah, I'm going to have to say my 3070s are a little bit more efficient than my Radeon 7s at this point in time, until I figure out, 916 watts versus 1200 watts. Yeah, so the 3070 rig I have is more efficient than my Radeon 7 rig. But once I figure out the C mode, and if I can get, 225, 230 mega hash on these Radeon 7s at this current power consumption, that may do it. That might be pretty good. All right, so that'll be for another video. These are the clocks that I'm using, just to show you guys. Pretty much the same that I've been using for Ethereum. Okay, just to let you guys know. All right, now next rig, let's keep going here, is my Mixmatch. Actually, no, not Mixmatch. All the different 20 series GPUs. Okay, so looks like my 2080 Ti can do 121 mega hash, but at like 125 watts. So, I mean, the 20 series cards I feel are not as great on Ergo than like the 30 series cards, obviously, but I mean, still pretty good. If you have these GPUs, you can see the fans, Octominer fans, nice and low, 28%. The GPU fans at 0, so they're on auto, but generally they're all, not at 100 or 80 or something that they were before, I think, mining Ethereum. But, 49, 27, 36% fan speed. Nice and low. Really, I think that's really good. Like, maintenance-wise, should do really good for all the rigs. Power consumption is about 881 watts for all of these 8 20 series cards, okay? Even the 2060 12 gigabyte cards actually showing like a TU106 here. I wonder if that's a little bit of an error. But anyways, yeah, you guys can see the hash rates here. Let me know your thoughts about these, if I can do any better. All right, next one is the 3080 rig. Just 3 3080s and 90HX, which I believe is a 3080 anyway. And we're able to achieve about 200 mega hash at about 158 to 160 watts. Each of the cards, look at the temps, are nice and good. Fan speeds are at 40, 42, 51. Octominer fans, how about half speed, 44%, 54%. So yeah, my 3080s, normally I see them over like 100 degrees Celsius on the memory. But honestly, now that we're mining Ergo, these cards are not overheating at all, which is just awesome. I mean, all the rigs I've shown you thus far are not overheating at all, which is just awesome. I love it. I love it. Great for mining during the summer. Okay, so that's the 3080 rig. Next one is the 3070 rig. Another 3070 rig I have. These are all Founders Edition cards, and I'm using the same settings I did with the other 3070 rig. Yeah, very low power consumption. 900 watts for all 8 of these Founders Edition 3070s. I love Founders Edition 3070s. I wish I could have thousands of these cards. Just awesome. Octominer fans not running much at all. All right, really good. All right, guys, now this is where we get into one more rig. These are the 3060 LHRs, getting about 123 mega hash at about 95 watts. Okay, so not as great as 3070s, and these 3060s are running a little bit higher fan speed here, but even at 0% fan. But yeah, these are the settings I'm using. Power limit I don't think is not taking effect. It's just a placeholder in case the overclocks decide to go out or something in HiveOS, which they never do. But the whole rig, 8 of these, no, is it 8? No, 7 of these 3060s. Looks like I only have 7 in here. Taking about 773 watts. Okay, let me know if you guys can do any better here. Okay, let's talk about my Neoxa rigs. And I only have 6600 XTs for this demonstration. come to think of it, I should have moved my Radeon 7s and my 5700s to Neoxa as well. Maybe I should have done that because they're AMD cards. Well, it's okay. It's actually really good that I see these Ergo numbers on 5700s. It's actually pretty good. Radeon 7s, though, on, I guess, Kapow or ProgPow variants, coins, I don't think is very good. And I think the last time I did it was really overheating the cards. So, yeah, probably not worth it for me to change this. These Ergo, mining Ergo is really nice and cool for these Radeon 7s. But they are running at 100% fan. Okay, and on the external fans as well. So this rig is working hard. Just no matter what, the Radeon 7s need to stay cool on all the other algorithms. Okay, guys, the 6600 XTs, really two demonstrations. I have the Samsung memory 6600 XT, the MSI Mex, and then I have another 6 Sapphire Pulses, but they are all Micron memory. So you can see, though, I've noticed that the Micron memory 6600 XTs take more power per se, and then the MSI, the Samsung memory 6600 XTs take a lot less power, but also gain a little bit more mega hash versus the Micron memory 6600 XT. So obviously Silicon Lottery really does make a difference here, and the settings, of course. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about my 6600 XTs. And just to show you a screenshot here, and a big takeaway here for the 6600 or even all 6000 series cards is that mining Neoxa or Raven coin, like the Kapow algorithm or any ProgPow variant coins that I've found, runs actually really cool. Look at this. I have 0% fan on these 6600 XTs, and these are all in mining cave, like open air rigs. So looking at the temperatures here, it's actually, well, actually 72 degrees, 65, 67, 68. Okay, so you know what? I should probably bump this up to, like, I don't know, 40% fan here. I think they're running at 30. I think I specified 30. So, oh, there you go. Oh, wait, that's weird. Okay. Wait a sec. I'm going to refresh this page. Oh my God. Okay, wait, we got an issue here. Okay, a bunch of GPU 0 keeps dying. Okay, so it looks like I may need to raise the power on a few of these because they keep, Team Red Miner detected 0 dead. Yeah, so, but otherwise, okay, so with 30% fan, okay, the temperatures are much better now. Okay, I guess I didn't refresh it. Now, let me refresh this other one. Okay, so this other 6600 XT rig needs 30% fan, just to stay a little bit cool. Okay, they have to run a little bit fan just to stay cool. But you can see the difference there from like 76 degrees down to 47 just for like 28% fan. That's pretty good. Let me refresh this here. Okay, so now they're at 40% and the temperatures are even dropping even more. So I probably don't even need to run it at 40. I can do 30%, maybe even 20% fan. But it just goes to show, right? Having a little bit of fan speed on these 6600 XTs drops the temps by like a lot. And my Sapphire Pulses are at nothing, auto fan, I guess, right now. And the temps are 57, 58, 51, 50, 61, 55. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. That's really all I wanted to do, showcase to you guys all of my rigs. I guess we showed 13 GPU mining rigs here, all pretty much almost different GPUs, varying GPUs. Hopefully this helps someone out. But ultimately, you know, I think Ergo mining is just awesome. Now, Ergo's price just has to start going way up in price and stay there and, you know, handle all the miners so we can all move over to Ergo and everyone will be happy and nice and cool. And hopefully maintenance should be pretty good because everyone's fans should be a lot lower in terms of the speed and hopefully save the lifespan of the GPU fan, that is. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun going through my GPUs. I want to know your guys' settings and stuff. Please let me know. I really appreciate you all. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one and peace out.